How many people don't know what a uterine fibroid is? They're these big masses of material that attach themselves to the uterus. No cancer, just benign, solid masses.
And so what would happen was when I would start my cycle, they would open up, and it was very painful, and I would bleed profusely.
Tell them how much.
So much. It was like urinating and not knowing if you were going to stop. Like one step away from depends, and I'm not joking.
And how long would it last?
It would last up to 2 weeks, but it has lasted longer, so much so that I've gone anemic. I've gotten sick. I'm 43 years old. They were talking about hysterectomy, hormones, all that stuff. So Tuesday night, as we're getting ready to come here, I got a surprise. My cycle started. Yay, workshop. And so I'm thinking, great, because we're going to be meditating. And it even hurts to sit with these things sometimes. So Wednesday we get here, and I, in the corner, have an experience of ecstasy.
So we asked her to get her brain mapped on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. And when she was sitting in that chair over there, I've watched her in her meditations in Austin, in the second row there, watched you, and she surrenders beautifully. And she feels very deeply. So she was sitting in that chair, and all of a sudden that energy started to consume her, and her brainwave patterns started getting very, very abnormal. So go ahead.
So I had the whole experience. I felt my heart open up. I felt my head go back. I thought, oh, my breathing's weird. And then all this light started coming in, and I heard myself say, "It's happening, it's happening." And then it happened. And then it was just, I was just, trying to recover, because your body's shaking and you're crying because you just have all this immense love, and you know that you're not forgotten.
Connected.
Thank you. And so, within 24 hours, my bleeding has stopped.
Well, tell them you didn't want to lay down because you were worried.
I didn't want to lay down for the meditations because I was worried. I was afraid, like in high school again. Right? And so it was stopping me from having the experience that I wanted to have here, or it tried. And so, within 24 hours, it stopped.
No bleeding.
No bleeding.
No pain.
No pain. And I know that that's just the beginning. Like everything inside of me is just vibrating, and I just know that this is just the beginning. I know that I'm just astounded.
So then when you place information in that second center of yours and you bless it for the greatest good, what is the intention now that you're putting in that center?
I used your smiley face.
Happy uterus. Mm-hmm. Happy uterus doesn't have any fibroids, does it?
Nope.
So does the subconscious mind know what a happy uterus is? Yes. Of course it knows what a happy uterus is. And so if the cells, remember the video, if the cells have to get information from somewhere, it's got to be from the field. Would you agree?
Yes.
You're a quantum scientist, aren't you?
Yes.
So if it's getting it from the field and she has the intention, which is a clear signal with the elevated emotion of love, then would you agree then the cells will begin to respond to new information and draw from that field epigenetically signal new genes in new ways, and all of a sudden she has a different expression of health, a different expression of protein, a different expression of life. How many people understand? Yes. Wonderful, beautiful.
Thank you for being so badass.